is up, everybody? Sending some positive vibes in your direction. I today am doing something that I have recently been obsessed with. I've watched a bunch of these types of videos on YouTube, and I too now want to take part in this, and I'm talking about magnet fishing. I am definitely not someone who is very, I don't know, the type of person to go out and hike or fish, or just kind of, you know, roam around in the woods or a forest. So this is going to be totally new to me, and I'm bringing all of you along with me. If you came over from my other channel, RealBreakingNate, thank you so much for the support. I definitely appreciate it. I'm putting this video here on this channel instead of the other channel because, you know, I might mainly do Pokemon on that channel, and kind of want to keep that Pokemon, and then this is kind of everything else. So I'm here at one of my local parks. Right now I've parked in a parking lot, as you can see right here, and I am going to be heading over in that direction into the woods. A very unfamiliar territory for me. So let's go ahead and I'll show you my gear that I got. All right. I got the box right here, and now I ended up buying a just a simple kit off of Amazon, and I know anybody who is probably magnet fished in the past is probably cringing right now, but I'm just trying this out for the very first time, and I didn't want to go crazy in case I wasn't super interested in it in the long run. But I think I bought this for about $40. I don't know if I overpaid or not. It felt like a good price to me, but I did get the magnet. I think this is up to about 575 pounds it'll hold. I did get a nice rope with it. It also came with a pair of gloves and a nice little towel. So that is everything that came inside of it. I really didn't take into consideration my attire, and I have a white t-shirt on, some jean shorts, and I actually have slip-on shoes. So I totally did not think this through at all, but I'm just gonna roll with it. We're gonna try it out. This might be the only time I try this out here on the channel. This might turn into something to where I do this frequently. I have no clue, but let's do it. Let's head out there. Now I've started to make my way down the path here in the woods. I probably couldn't tell you the definition between woods and forest. That's how clueless I am. But here we are. Now you can see we have not encountered any water yet. A lot of fallen trees over off to the side. We actually had a tornado roll through this area around this time last year, and first time I was ever in a tornado, and I gotta say that is one heck of a situation to be in. We're gonna cross this bridge right up here, and I believe there is some water up there, but that is not where I am going to end up doing my magnet fishing. I want to go a little bit further, a little bit deeper into these woods, and really try to find some treasures. I have no idea what we're going to find, if we're even going to find anything. We might possibly find nothing, but if I walk away with at least a quarter, I think I'll be happy. Right there is the main creek that is running through this park. You can see all the limbs and tree branches that have built up, stopping a lot of that water flow right over there. Now where I am standing currently is actually right underneath a railroad track. You can probably hear the echo. Echo! I don't know how well that's coming across on camera, but I'm entertained by the small things in life, okay? Give me a break. But you can see there is graffiti underneath here. You'd usually find that, and I feel like most creepy places like that. And see how fast the echo goes away? But the railroad tracks, which are still active, run right across the top right there. And I believe this is the only spot where you can actually get underneath the railroad track. No, I take that back. Right over there. Looks like there's another spot, but I don't know if we're gonna make our way over there. I think it is important that I mention that I am making sure I am alone, but I am making sure that I am staying away from people. I am in a park. It is a nice day out, and there's quite a few people here. It's about 7 p.m. in the evening, but I am making sure that I am staying away from people, that I'm keeping my distance. I'm keeping to myself. I did not come with anybody. I am purely here alone, and if I happen to cross paths with somebody else, you know, as we walk by each other, I'll make sure that I get out of the way, and that I stay farther apart. I am in Indiana, and they have started to lift a lot of restrictions, but I still want to keep my distance. As you can see, we are walking a little bit deeper into the woods here, and I actually have a specific location in mind that I am trying to reach. Now this spot's really interesting right here. Look at the sun as it peeks through the woods right here. I like this. But what really interests me is that there's woods everywhere. See? Woods everywhere. And then this one spot right here that is completely cleared out. But I do like that shot right there. Look at that. Where the sun is beaming through the trees. That right there. Now that is a beautiful shot. They even have some benches to just plop down, take a rest. I'm going to have to admit when I'm wrong, and I definitely did not choose the proper footwear. But like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm just going to roll with it. I'll learn next time. Haha, yes. Right around this corner is one of the spots that I had planned out to go magnet fishing. Right over here, I think it's going to create a good atmosphere. We have a bridge that we can stand on, so we have a little bit of extra support railing, and we can try this out for the very first time. Hopefully there's a nice place I can set the camera. Let's take a look here. I don't know, this may not be the most trusty a bridge, but we're gonna try. So here is the creek, the stream, whatever the technical term is. And then right here on the other side, we're just simply going to throw this magnet into the water and see what kind of relics we can dig out. I'm actually super looking forward to this. Now, the only question is where do we start? Honestly, I'm thinking right here. I'm thinking we do it right here. Let's see if I can place the camera in a good location. All right, we're gonna try it out. We got the magnet right here. I'm actually gonna go a little bit further. I think this rope is gonna be soaking wet once I am done with it. I did not think that through. I did not really bring a towel with me. But let's see. How well can we see that? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Let's give this a try. Very first time throwing the magnet in. Here we go. Nice splash. Let's see if we can get anything. I can feel it touching the bottom. I think from what I've seen, you have to kind of move it along the surface of the water. I think right here, if we find anything, it's probably just going to be coins. But if it's an old coin, I wouldn't mind at all. Alright. I don't know if that's long enough. It needs to be under there longer, but let's go ahead. I'm going to bring it a little bit closer so we can get a nice reveal of what? Nothing? We have nothing. Nothing yet. All right. Well, this is the first time. There is a little bit of sediment right here. I have no idea. Probably just random pieces of metal. Probably should put my gloves on. That's probably probably step one. I'm actually going to attempt to hold the camera and throw this out at the exact same time. I got my gloves on now. Like I said, that probably should have been step one. But let's see if I can manage to do this. Very, very nervous. Do not want to drop this camera into the creek. So here we go. let's throw it out there. Let's see how this goes. All right, nice splash right there. I apologize if none of the angles are to be desired, but we're working with what we got here. Okay. It feels like there's something, or that could just be the magnet itself. I don't feel like we had anything. Let's drag it along the surface just a little bit more. I mean, at least a coin. We want to walk away with at least one coin today. Like I said, I'm trying to do this, hold the camera with one hand and magnet fish with the other. Let's go ahead and reel it in. See what we got. There it is. 2 hands. Okay. The big reveal. Nothing. We have little pieces of metal. You can see right there. It's actually a pretty nice shot right there. I like that. Little pieces of metal. I don't think it's of any importance. I mean, it is sticking to it, but I think that's just random scrap metal that is sticking to the bottom of this. Good thing I put on the gloves. That was a good move. Probably the best move that I made so far in this entire video. Let's go over to this side a little bit more. Now I know when someone comes along this path, which is probably walked a lot on, people are going to think I'm weird, and they are definitely going to ask what I am doing. Okay, here we go. We're gonna move this along the bottom again. Uh-oh, I think we're caught on some sticks. Yeah, there we go. Caught on some sticks. There we go. We're off. Yeah. Back in once again. Right along the surface. And let's go ahead and pull it up. See if we got anything. Once again, I have to operate this with 2 hands. Oh, actually a pretty interesting shot there as well. I like that. I'm no photographer, but when I see an interesting shot, I definitely like to admire it. Okay. Anything on the bottom? No. We are out of luck once again. Let's go ahead and try the opposite side right over here. Let's just go ahead and dump it straight in here. Oh, probably not directly right there. I think we're gonna get caught up on some things. Let's move it over to about right here. There we go. I'm gonna make sure that I get things out of people's way. There we go. All right, let's slowly drop it down into the water. There we go. Nice, okay. See how we're doing here. Now, I don't want to get caught on any branches because that might be very detrimental to trying to get the magnet back out of the water. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if I even have a good magnet, but like I said, we're working with what we have. And what we have is this magnet that we bought off of Amazon for essentially $40. Anything here? Nope. We have more scrap metal once again. Nothing of interest just yet. But gotta keep trying, right? Gotta keep trying. So let's I'd like to try to throw it farther out. All right, here we go. Ooh, hopefully we got that nice splash on the camera. I'll just reel it back in here. Anything? Nothing. Still Still got that scrap metal right there. Alright, well, we're gonna have to, I think maybe just move to a different location. Let's try a different location. We were definitely not successful in the very first attempt right there with magnet fishing, but could have been a location issue. It could have been a magnet issue, or it simply could have been user error, which that is the one I'm going with right there. I think it was user error. But I'm going to try another location, a similar location to the one we were just at, where there's a bridge over a creek. And I think that one is frequented a little bit more. So maybe a possible better chance at finding something. Remember, the goal of today's video, you gotta set small goals, right? So the goal of today's video is to at least find one quarter, just one. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for $1 million coin, if there is even such a thing. I don't know if that $1 million coin exists, but I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for a quarter. It doesn't even have to be an old one made out of silver. It can be a new one. Small goals. Small goals. Right up here is the other location that I was referring to, which you can see is very similar to the last one we were at, and it looks like, once again, I may have picked a bad location, because look at this. We have, oh wow, look at all of those, what do you call them, whirlybirds? What do you call them? Let me know. But right here, it looks like the beavers might have built something, or it could just simply be a bunch of sticks and branches getting caught up. Now we do have a nice stream or flow, whatever you want to call it, right here on this side, and I actually might be able to get a good angle from right over here as we go down here a little bit. I actually might be able to get a pretty good angle right along here somewhere. Okay, I'm going to try a couple times right here. Hopefully the camera won't fall over. Alright, here we go. Whoops. Okay. A little muddy. It's alright. It's alright. Slowly pull it out. See if we got anything. Nothing this time around. All right, give it a couple more tries here. All right, we still have nothing. We have, look at this. That is just full of grime and nastiness. Wow. Ugh. Ugh. That is absolutely gross. I'm definitely gonna throw that back in and try to wash it off. There we go. That cleaned it off right there. You know, I have to admit, this was a little bit harder than what I thought it was going to be. I definitely need a second person to hold the camera while I'm doing this. it takes a lot more than I thought it was going to take. So anybody that does this, my hat is off to you, but it's definitely not the last time I'm going to do it, because I'm very intrigued by, I don't know, even just simply just throwing that magnet out there, even though I'm not getting anything back. It just feels nice. Feels nice to be out and just do something a little bit different, right? There's what my magnet looks like at the end of the day. Still pretty clean, not too bad. I'm gonna have to look into if this is really a good magnet or not. Like I said, I got this off of Amazon. I'm a novice, an amateur, if you will. That's what it is right there. And yeah, you know, I think this was a good time. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you came over from my other channel, if you're one of the almost 500,000 subscribers from my other channel, and you came over here to just hang out and enjoy a good time with me, I really do appreciate that. And I'll definitely have more videos of probably magnet fishing, other journeys that I go on throughout life, and sometimes just a simple sit down and talk about how I'm feeling, sharing my emotions and things like that. So I think it is time we call this a day. Even though I went to only 2 locations, I did go to one other location. I didn't film it. I was just trying it out real fast, and I actually did catch a few nails and some fishing lures, but other than that, nothing. Pretty much nothing. But this is a nice view. Look at this. Right out in the field. The sun is setting right in the back. It is a great day. Sometimes you just gotta stop and soak it all in. Soak it all in. That's right, Breaking family, soak it all in. Before we head out, I just wanted to remind every single one of you to make sure you hit that subscribe button. Come on some more journeys with me throughout life. I'd appreciate it, and hopefully you'd have a good time as well. I love every single one of you, and I will see all of you amazing people, in the next video. Do it with me now. I don't have my hands, so I can't actually do it, but you know what I'm gonna do. Do it with me now. Peace, love, and a high five.